We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the San Diego Padres and the Chicago Cubs. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Kyle Hendricks, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Into the box, Manuel Margot. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First offering on its way. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Here's Brandon Phillips. He has no prior history against this pitcher. Here's the first pitch to him. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Dan, Dero, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, Dero, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against the really good teams. They have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first 2, but if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Wow, it looked like he was carrying a piano around the bases on that one, but somehow he makes it all the way around to third for a triple. Give credit where credit is due. Nobody in the park, including me, thought he had that in him.
So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, 1 away. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Here's the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Phillips stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. The 1-2. A little bouncer, but it gets fouled. Fouled away.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ripped down the first base line. And they're going to strike first this afternoon as this is down for extra bases. And the run will score as the Padres are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Man, he might have slept on the wrong side of the bed or something last night. He's given up a double and a triple in the first inning, and he looks shaky at best.
Now to the plate, Will Myers. And the Padres trying to make this first inning even better here. From the belt, the pitch. Swinging a ball line softly down the left field line, but foul. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the run is Almora. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
So coming to the plate, Hunter Renfroe, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. On the ground to third. Bryant's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Padres pick up a run on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the first here at Wrigley. It's 1-0 San Diego. CC Sabathia will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Digging in, Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Javier Baez.
Here comes the first pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside. One and one. Here it comes. A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. There to take it is Myers, and that's the first out. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. There to play it is Phillips. Throw on to first is in time, and Sabathia's got himself 2 quick outs.
Batting third baseman, Rick Ryan.
Here's Chris Bryant now. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Phillips is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail this one 1-0. Here's Chase Headley. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss.
Chase Headley.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. Chase Headley with a solo shot. Number 13 for him on the year as the Padres have taken a 2-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Stepping in now, Austin Hedges. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And I want to focus on dynamic shortstop Addison Russell. This guy has range to his right, to his left, a rocket arm, the ability to come across the bag on the double play and hit any spot in the order and be productive.
Now at the plate, Freddie Galvis. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike one. Galvis is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down the first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. And that one just missed outside. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2, he's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Into the box now, CC Sabathia. And they will have him bunting with one away as he gets this one down. And there's out number 2.
Center fielder number 7.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch. And this one's in the dirt. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Contreras might try to make a play on it.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And another foul ball. Galvis stands at second with 2 gone. Oh, 2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command, 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. Padres get a run on the Chase Headley home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-0 San Diego. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He had a triple in the game yesterday, finishing 1 for 4.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now the first pitch from CC. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Swing and a liner. And Hosmer won't be able to get a glove on it. It's a fair ball.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. The 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. Galvis towards second. He's got it. Over to Hosmer, and it's a double play.
Batting 6, left fielder, Hughes.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
He goes after a pitch on the outer half and pops it weakly toward the left side of the infield. Cubs are down quietly. They're down 2-0. It's a great day for baseball here in Chicago as we welcome you back to Baseball on the Show from Wrigley Field. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brandon Phillips, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
One of the keys to
First pitch coming. Here it is. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Phillips stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He's a 17-year big league vet, so I think you could say he's just about seen it all.
Yeah, Matty, to play 14 years in the big leagues, without question, I can't tell you what this guy's seen. Add in the minor league stops, he's seen every corner of this nation right here. He's been on buses, he's been on charter planes, he's seen every part of what baseball has to offer.
A ball and 2 strikes.
tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2 pitch. Fouled away. The 1-2 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he'll take a look at ball one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Hit hard on the ground to first, and that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a one-out single.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Here's Will Myers. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
The batter, right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Into the box, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Renfroe, originally from Mississippi, he's in his third season as a major league player. One 0 count. Here it is. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
The 2-0 on the way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Lifted in the air out to right. On the move is Hayward. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Padres leave one, but they're on top 2-0. Here's Jason Hayward now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And this is swung on and bounced to Phillips at second base. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
Batting eighth, catcher Kyle Hendricks.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Addison Russell.
In now, Addison Russell. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Nope. And a fastball just a bit high. Russell stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sabathia's ready. Here's the 2-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So he's quickly into scoring position now with a 2-out double here in the 3rd. And as we pull up our Cubs leaderboard, you can see he ranks 2nd on the team in that category. Here's Javier Baez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Line drive to left. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Digging in now, Chase Headley. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Two balls and a strike to Chase Headley. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Up next for the Padres, catcher.
Into the box now, Austin Hedges. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
2 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
The 1-1. Just catches the inside corner for strike 2. It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Heading out towards shallow right. Hayward has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Freddie Galvin.
Striding in once again, Freddie Galvis. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Padres 2 and the Cubs nothing. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Called strike 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. Blowing away with that one. It's 1-2.
It's 1-2.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Hit down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. This is line to left, but coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Padres' Road to the Show report. Two players that this organization has to be happy about right now. Digging in to try it again, Chris Bryant. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the first pitch from CC. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Bryant stands at an impressive 6'5", swings the bat and throws right-handed. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
(0-2) coming from Sabathia. Still no balls and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. And try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Ground ball foul down the left side. Sabathia into his motion. Here's the 1-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Rizzo. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Hedges has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nice job there by CC Sabathia. His guys lead it 2-0. Next to hit will be the pitcher, CC Sabathia. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. First delivery to him on the way. Ripped down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When you've got the pitcher leading off an inning, you have to feel pretty confident about getting the first out without much problems. But the pitcher with a bat in his hands had other ideas. Put some solid wood on it and found himself on second with the leadoff double.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Margot is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
Waiting on it is Almora. looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Brandon Phillips.
Now at the plate, Brandon Phillips, 1 for 2 in the game. He tripled and scored back in the first. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
Sabathia, the runner at second with 1 away. Hit back up the middle. Throw to first takes care of Phillips, and he's retired for out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
So digging in now, Eric Hosmer. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
Grounded up the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Diego, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot that time for Wilson Contreras. Number 18 for him on the campaign, and that'll put the Cubs on the board. It's now a 2-1 lead.
Yeah, this guy continues to impress with his bat. He's playing the most demanding position in the game, the position that takes the most out of you mentally and physically, and he's putting up these kind of offensive numbers. Catchers like that are like unicorns. Super rare.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He popped out in his first trip. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hard ground ball to third. There to take it is Headley. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Number 22, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Now here it comes. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Outside, 2-1. Got a piece. It's 2-2.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Now here's the pitch. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So here now is the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. He flew out in his last at-bat. Sabathia into his motion. First pitch on the way. This is skied into short left center. Myers is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Cubbies draw a bit closer on the strength of this solo home run. 5 innings complete, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Here's Will Myers, as he'll be the first to hit for the Friars in their half of the 6th inning.
Will Myers.
Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Digging in, Hunter Renfroe. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Two and 0 now. 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. On deck, the dangerous Chase Headley. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Grounder down the line at third. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Chase Headley will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. He's set and the pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. The 1-1. A bullet to first base. The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play and the inning is over. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Padres lead it 2-1. So striding in, Addison Russell. He'll look to get things going here in the Cubs half of the 6th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Here it comes. Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called and a questionable first out of the inning. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Standing in, Javier Baez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
And he misses again. 2-0. Hit on the ground out to short. And there are 2 away now. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see there that they're currently residing in 2nd place in the NL in that category. Now in the box, Albert Almora. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Line to the right side. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is going to get down out there and should get all the way to the ivy for extra bases. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side. To send him and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And that certainly represents a career milestone. Hit number 1,000.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. 1,000 isn't a milestone that's going to get everyone talking, but as an individual, you have to feel pretty good about it. He'll definitely be wanting that ball for his trophy case.
Standing in now, Wilson Contreras. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Rizzo leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit in the air down the right field line. Renfroe is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 6 full. The Cubs lead this one 3-2. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Into the box now, Austin Hedges. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. And he'll get in at second base as the tying run's aboard with a leadoff double.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up, but it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things are officially getting interesting.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Justin Wilson comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Justin Wilson.
In now, Freddie Galvis. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Hedges rounds third and is digging for the plate. Throw comes back into the infield as that tying run will hold up at third with still nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Michael Geddes is into the on-deck circle now, and by doing so, that'll signal the end for CC Sabathia. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And they're runners at the corners now. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Missed with a slider. Geddes, a 22-year-old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Stepping in, Manuel Margot. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
He's set. Here it comes. And he takes ball one. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Here's a high pop-up. Rizzo is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's Brandon Phillips as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Almora is there to make the catch, and a great job of pitching as they strand the potential tying run at third. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Get out the microphone. Stretch time here at Wrigley. The Cubbies are in front, 3-2. Arodys Vizcaíno gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Arodys Vizcaíno.
Stepping in, Ian Happ. Previously against Vizcaíno, he's 2 for 3. From the stretch. Here's a strike. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And that's a fair ball heading out toward the 353 sign on the ivy. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he is into third base here with a leadoff triple.
And that's his second triple this season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the 3-bagger.
Here's Jason Hayward now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, 1. Here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. From the stretch. Hit down the line at first. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2. Misses. That's ball 1.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Happ at third with nobody out. Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Hit down the third baseline. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. And not in time as the run scores. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Tommy La Stella come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Tommy La Stella.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. One and one to Tommy La Stella. So 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. After it is Myers. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Cubs, the shortstop, Addison Russell.
Here's Addison Russell. Previously against Vizcaíno, he's 1 for 2. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Runners on first with one down. Ball and a strike.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be two? And he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. And they will get no. He's in there. A very close play at first. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 5-2.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. First and second now, one man out. Close pitch, but just a bit outside. He wanted it, but it's 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. Swinging a soft liner, but robbed of a hit by the pitcher. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Previously against Vizcaíno, he's 1 for 5. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And a ball, 1-0.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Hit on the ground to short. Toss to Phillips for the force out, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 base hits, 1 error, and 2 men left stranded. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Cubs 5 and the Friars 2. Carl Edwards Jr. has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Carl Edwards Jr.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
2-0 now. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Fouled off. Now the 2-1. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
This one smoked the other way. High and deep to left. Happ going back on it. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run here off the bat of Eric Hosmer. Number 26 for him on the season, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Well, this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew somebody would get to him. That's the first home run he's given up all year. But like all good relievers, he has to have a short memory and put it behind him.
The left fielder, number 4.
Here's Will Myers.
Will Myers.
And he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1 pitch on its way. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Up high. 2-1 now. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Popped him up. Russell onto the grass. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The left fielder, number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
stepping up to the plate, Hunter Renfroe. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Strike one to start the at-bat. Way out in front.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Up around the face.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
The 1-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Up next for the Padres, third baseman.
Here's Chase Headley. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it misses. 3-1 now. Austin Hedges would be next. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Pedro Strop enters the game in a save situation, but he'll be asked to get 4 outs here instead of the standard 3. Austin Hedges will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count. Headley is off of first with 2 away. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. The Padres are able to get 1 back in the inning thanks to the solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Cubs 5 and the Padres 3. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Previously against Vizcaíno, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Edebray Ramos is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year.
Edebray Ramos.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Ramos has become one of the more dominant bullpen arms in the sport today, and a big reason is his swing and miss stuff. Really helps him pitch out of tough situations.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think what we're seeing more and more out of the game of baseball right now in the 8th and 9th inning, big power arm guys that have really two good pitches that they can strike you out with, and that's what this guy is here. If he doesn't have one, he has the other, and if he has them both, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
Hit in the air out to center field. Margot has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
A
look there at the numbers for our two starters here today, with both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
No strikes.
Now the 2-0. Drilled on the ground is short. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. They chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Oh and 1, here it comes. Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And he is in there.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit out towards second. Phillips is up with it. Galvis on to Hosmer, a double play, and the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Digging in and looking for more, Freddie Galvis. And he will not be seeing the usual suspect to close this game out, as he's been given the day off by his manager to get a little rest.
Yeah, he's worked a few days in a row, Matt, so we were told before the game by the skipper he wanted to avoid using him if possible. So that means they will look to close this thing out without him.
Takes a knee-high fastball. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He pulls this one into right. Hayward moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Alex Dickerson will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. A slider that just grabs the outside corner, and he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. Now the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after two great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Bryant in foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. One out, nobody on. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. He's set. Here it comes. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 of this series.
Now here's the pitch. Rounded down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Hey, Chicago, what do you say? 41,118 on their feet here at Wrigley. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs bounce back here to take the finale and earn a split of this 4-game series as this one is over. 5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The Cubs rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Kyle Hendricks hangs win number 11 on his line. Pedro Strop records 4 outs on his way to the save, his 41st of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final ninth for this afternoon.